and you'll see that Melissa, who is our chief graphic artist, also is the chief graphic artist of Stonewall Kitchen and plays the cello for the Portsmouth Symphony.
Oh.
When we sent her the instructions for this, she sent it back with the sound hole off my fiddle with that there because it's called the F hole.
Yes, it is.
Right.
This is
It's
18
true.
plus,
It's
right?
clever.
Double entendres. It's like the G-string pale ale.
Double entendre.
All the pigs want to think that it's underwear, but it's not. It's
All the
a
little
broken
pigs that
G-string
eat the grain.
on the banjo. Little piglets want to change it though.
Oh, boy. I've learned so much in the past 60 seconds.
You look like an air traffic controller.
play
You know
the
that?
fiddle? Are you a stringer?
I played the violin as a kid, but
Right?
yeah.
Wait, we're ruining
I don't
our
know any of
show.
those facts.
No, this is no. We're just gonna go with it
We love
for
this beer.
For
We
this
do.
show. We're just
So-
gonna
That's how we
go
are.
with it.
My son and I really like to promote the fact that for 7 years we were idiots.
Yes.
And
tell
we
us
didn't-
about that.
We didn't
Interesting.
talk to each other.
I didn't know that.
And we didn't see each other. And after 7 years, we got back together because of Facebook.
I thought you wrote a letter to him.
No, that was the Christmas before. But then he never answered my return.
Yeah, we were Facebooking
We were Facebook.
kind of friends.
No letter.
No letters. Letters, that's old school.
Who told you the letters?
He did when he wrote it, and he said that he
What do
wrote
you mean? I
you a
didn't
letter.
tell you letters.
Yeah, you did in your about page.
Stop this.
Oh, in the about page.
Yeah.
Well, letters sound better.
He's like his mother in some circumstances. He changes shit.
I wrote
To
him
make
a
it
letter
sound
by
better.
candlelight one night. I was hammered.
And there was
That's what we're
teardrops all over it.
That's what
Paul Revere was riding by.
We've never figured out why we didn't talk to each other. Would you like to address that right now?
I would love that.
Yeah.
So actually, I have a friend who's a psychologist. You want me to invite him over? And he can, he
I
can
don't think
mediate
we have
this.
another mic.
Wrong door. Right over there. Walk in that door, go to the left.
No one knows where the bathroom is.
Yeah,
I saw the note on the porta
Telling you not to use that bathroom.
telling me where.
Yeah, right in here.
Go
Although we
inside.
thoroughly clean those.
Oh no, I have no.
Oh,
they're
every
ve-
Monday.
They're probably the cleanest porta toilets you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every Monday they get scrubbed.
For an hour.
I'm sorry.
It's not
Regardless.
quite an hour.
Well, regardless
Right
of how
now.
clean they are.
You want to go back to that 7-year gap?
I know. Are we going to talk about your relationship?
We got back together in August 4 years ago. And
We met over a
cold
taco.
beer? No, a shrimp taco.
Shrimp taco.
At some place we hate
Taco
now.
Bell.
No, it was. Could you give me a hand with my son for a moment?
I don't think.
How old are you?
33.
All right. Oh, God. You're
Oh, I love that number.
What do you need help with?
I just need, he thinks he
help with
whack.
anything. We're
I
trying.
could do that.
So,
with
listeners,
weather.
it's completely off the rails, and we're just gonna go with it.
Leave
So-
the gun and take the cannoli.
the
I feel like
All right, look,
all
look,
of these
there-
extras are
there-
just kind of adding to like
And I smacked
what
you.
Funky Bow is. You know, you really want to know the experience that you're gonna get here. This is it.
So
The flavor in the
anyway,
beer.
Yeah.
that we got together in August.
Shrimp taco.
And that
Yep.
is a shrimp. At some beer place in Portland, we just don't like them. They won't serve our beer because you know why?
Why?
Because our name is Funky Boat.
They don't like your name?
Somebody else in the state didn't like our name and they tried to sue us.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
What the hell? She's like swearing at me.
Yeah, who the hell are you? Are you with them? You're Italian?
Not Italian.
This is what
Italian.
happens up here.
Leave the
Call me
gun,
motherfucker.
take the cannoli.
Don't. And I'm going to. You two
I have to beat that out.
No, I didn't. I said whack it.
I smacked him.
Okay.
All right, let's
So
get on
anyway.
here. Jesus.
We got back together again in August. I don't know her. She's a customer of mine. We love her.
I am, but I'm trying to take everybody's
How
dogs
is the
tonight.
pizza? How is the pizza?
Very good. Beer is very good. This place is fantastic.
She's gonna kill someone.
One of them.
What's our next
Eating
You
her.
know,
Who's the
always
other
remember a clean gun is an accurate gun.
Behave yourself or you're going to die lonely.
Nobody's going to leave him anything? He's in my will for
Always
everything.
remember a clean gun is an accurate.
Seagrass.
Is that okay?
Huh?
Really?
Oh. When, on Friday night?
Nobody? Really?
Oh, Funky Fest. It's these guys, Bud Java, the
It's
Bruins.
a team. You have. Not new to this rodeo.
Kennybunk River Band, and Billy Howard.
Thank God.
How did I do? So,
You might be. Yeah, please go on.
woman walks up to me last week. She goes, "Do I know you?" And I went, "I don't know. I've slept with a lot of women." And she got pissed. Come on. It's sense of humor, you know?
That's funny.
Yeah, I thought so.
It is funny. She didn't enjoy that, though.
Her husband didn't. So, anyway.
That's hilarious. 4 years ago.
So, 4 years ago. Don't pay attention to her.
No.
So, 4 years ago, in August, over the beer, and then we started hanging out. At Christmas that year, I bought him a beer kit. And we started hanging out next door at the farm making beer.
Oh.
So all of a sudden, he starts pissing and moaning about how his grant's running out at the university, and he's not going to be able to do water studies for oxygen levels and bacteria, and he's going to go back to school and get his PhD. But he's going to do it in California. Well, that didn't sound good to me. So the next weekend, we're bottling up an IPA, and it just came out. Let's open a brewery on the farm. And the rest is history.
Here we are.
Yeah.
That's great.
You haven't even seen the brewery.
We
You wouldn't
haven't.
even know there was a brewery here. We could be buying beer and pouring it in glasses.
It's true.
Have a seat.
No. If
But
you're
you
gonna
can
join-
only
No.
you can
20
only
bucks.
listen though.
$20.
I could be
It's
quiet.
cost me $1.2 million to get to this point. I want money
That's
for
fine.
this.
I could be quiet.
$20. Get your friends $20
If you want
a piece.
$20, I'll give you $20. But I could be quiet.
So anyway,
Nothing.
what did you think of that story?
I think it's a great story. Did you hear the story?
I didn't, but I'll hear it on the replay.
You will.
Yeah.
Oh, this is all recorded?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not live.
It's not live.
It's a
So,
live recording.
So anyway,
What's the next question?
can we try the second beer? We haven't even gotten to the
Yes.
second.
What do
The
you
red
think of
was
the first one?
The first one's good. It's
We love
very-
it. I love the
have you
Very
noticed our
happy.
LED lights all coming on
very
up in the
very
woods?
nice. I like
We
the
have our
palm
own
trees.
electric forest.
Oh, this one hangs out in my fridge a lot, actually.
The coffee porter?
So this is the
Oh.
coffee porter.
Which one's that?
Well, I thought we were supposed to give you something you never had.
No, you don't have to. I love it.
That was a song also, Midnight Special.
Yeah.
That
It's
one
the
I've heard
midnight special.
Yeah.
You know, let it out on you. Let it shine its light on.
He's not Italian. We're
No,
Irish.
not all Irish. A
I
little
thought
Mexican.
it was Italian.
No Mexican.
I know what you're about.
Half Mexican, half
You know what
Irish,
he's
half-
all about?
Mexican, Irish,
Would you tell me?
and French.
That's too
That'd
many
be a
halves.
third. A third and a
There's
third.
never enough halves.
I have trouble keeping up with him.
All right, so
record a podcast.
well, you are.
So anyway,
I didn't.
that's our
This
story.
is a very funny podcast.
We've been open for 2 years and 5 months.
No, it's not the whole story.
I don't want to tell him the whole story.
Yeah, there's some parts.
But this is also good beer.
I mean, what do you want when you're sitting in front of a driveway?
I know. I did.
Everybody's drunk.
I'm not drunk enough.
Well, not too drunk to drive, though.
We have Uber.
We do.
You have Uber out
And
here?
we have breathalyzers for some people.
Wow.
They look a little hammered.
What'd you say about my breath?
Tantalizing.
So did we tramps all over the second?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
dad, I started brewing in his garage. That's how we started.
Well, it's our garage.
It's our garage. But it was really...
It's going to
Now,
be his when I keel over.
It will be. It will be my garage.
Him and his sister
you
will
make
fight
good
over
beer
it.
in this garage.
Well, it's no longer just a garage, but yes, thank you. We actually don't use the garage for beer anymore. It's all just grain.
And we don't park cars in it either.
We don't.
Storage.
Only in necessary conditions.
Could you describe one of those necessary?
Like oil changes, stuff like that, right in the brewery.
right in the brewery, you put an
Ah.
oil change. It's a good place.
Keeping it real here.
So where's the last podcast you guys did?
We've been to Rising Tide. We've been out in the hop field. We were up at Blue Ox Malt House. We have been to Lively Brewing.
Lively.
Oh,
Yes.
you didn't interview.
No. That's nice.
Yeah, no, it
Love
was.
him. That's
Did you see
great. We
Michael
love him.
LaCharity?
We sure
We
did.
interviewed Michael LaCharity on episode 3. We talked all about Maine history. I think we're just going to move right on to the third round.
All
We're going
right.
to just
Okay.
Third round.
The third round.
All right, let's move around.
the third round. So in the third round, we asked for your very first beer memory.
Oh.
That does not sound good.
There's a
It's
story
the third
behind that.
round.
Yes.
You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I was telling you I remember drinking your shipyard as a kid.
You can tell the microphone though, because
I remember drinking your shipyard as a kid.
He stole it.
Oh,
And
well,
my,
It was
of
not
course.
very
my
good.
roaches out of the ashtray and my beer.
and how old were you when that happened?
When I choked, remember? I was choking on the grape.
On
I
the
told him
beer?
to quit eating the grapes so fast. And
Yeah, I was like a little squirrel.
Yeah. I know a lot of squirrels who eat grapes
so
and drink
truly,
beer.
my first beer experience was I was 16. I had a job as a short order cook at the yacht club in Booth Bay Harbor in Southport, actually. And we used to have to run next door to the store because that's where we kept our lettuce and tomatoes for the coffee shop. And I took 2 6-packs of Lowenbrow and hid them under the lettuce. And,
Sneaky sneak.
and that night, a friend of mine went out and drank them. And that was truly my first beer experience.
Well, it's a special one.
It does sound like a special.
Lowenbrow.
I liked Lowenbrow when I was younger.
I don't know that I've ever.
That's
Never
probably
mind.
before your
So what's
time.
your first beer experience?
Mine? My very, very first beer experience. There are pictures of me holding my father's beer bottle and just taking that and drinking it. But the first one that I remember really clearly is actually with my husband on our very first date. He ordered a Miller Lite tall, at a restaurant.
And you married this guy?
He drinks much better beer now.
Okay.
But so I ordered one too,
evolved.
and I had only had girly fruity drinks.
Just
and
fruity drinks. You don't have to say girly.
They were normally pink or purple, you know.
Okay, you're not alone.
Not very manly drinks.
No. And
Miller Lite.
it took me 2 hours to drink the whole entire thing.
And you
That was a
also
long
drink better
experience.
beer now.
I drink a lot.
I just
Better
had a
beer.
sip
I
of
drink
yours.
a lot.
No, I drink
I
a lot,
drink a lot.
better beer now.
Oh, okay.
And I drink on more occasions, I guess. But it's all in the name of research.
This is your last beer experience.
I suggest
As
that
of
you
now.
drink
As of
the
now.
same amount every
Funky
day.
Bob.
Every day.
Consistency.
Consistency is key.
Consistent, whether it's a 6-pack or 3 or 4 beers. The same amount every
Or
day.
4
Your body
6-packs.
will thank you.
It will.
Discipline.
And you shouldn't stop.
Ever.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
consistency.
I'm taking notes.
Your body doesn't
You're
like it when
taking
you drink a
notes?
lot and then just stop.
Right,
Do you
that
have anything to do
binging
with
thing.
this podcast? Or you just
Yeah, what do you guys do exactly over there?
I've been talking, have you not
are
noticed?
you the
know.
straight guys?
We are the straight guys. We're
No,
like
I'm
Waldorf
funny.
and stuff.
So you're
On
the
Muppets
ones
with
up in the
commentary.
balcony making all the sarcastic
There
comments.
you go.
Yeah.
So we are.
And trying to keep it sort of on track
Yeah.
when there's
good
an
luck here.
Italian.
There is no
Really?
track. There's no
Derailed.
track
The only
No,
thing that
it
is
is.
consistently on track here is the beer.
in the pizza.
We're
Thank God.
obsessive.
That's important
Yes.
And
the electric
us.
in a
forest.
brewery.
We're
When you're
inconsistently
consistently here.
unconsistent.
I wish they
Except
did
for the
that.
beer and the pizza.
I got those same
Our
lights
minds
on
are
the
just-
hot teepees, but nobody's plugged
I
them
like the hop teepees. Yeah. So to
dinner?
paint a picture, we have an electric forest.
in. I'm
as
going to go
Paul
plug
was
those
talking
in.
about.
Can you excuse me for a moment?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Can I find a fill-in from the audience?
No, just hold on
Oh
a minute.
no.
No, don't go anywhere.
He'll,
Would
he'll,
you give
He's
me a
very
hand?
concerned about the lights. So,
They're electric.
Jen, would you like to paint a picture? Yes.
I do. I
One
want
of
to.
the young
I would
ladies
like to.
at the bar
So
to find
so
George
Paul
and
explained
have
it
him
as an
plug in
electric
the hot
forest,
teepees.
and there are some LED lights
The hot teepees
that change
here.
color. Right now they're
I
green.
have lights around
They
them.
were purple. Now they're
Somebody
blue.
needs to ask George
Up
to plug them
behind
in.
the
If he's
stage
not
where
on
there's
break.
music. And so
Thank you.
it's sort of magical. There's also some palm trees that are lit
The
up.
hop teepee.
And the hop teepees are about to turn on.
Yeah.
Paul is going to make
Ooh, I can't wait to
Hey,
see the
Jason.
hop teepee.
We're gonna light them up.
George
We're
to
gonna light
turn
them up.
on the hot
Light
Light them up
teepees.
had.
Ask George to turn on the hot teepees.
the hop
Figure
teepees.
if
hot
there's 5
teepees.
people over